You ready?
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New Orleans Saints and the Philadelphia Eagles. Into the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. Taken in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. To throw now, here's Love. He'll get this complete to Jalen Reagor. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards, the final tally.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now Love. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. 3 yards.
Hit my quarterback like that, bro. I'm gonna hit my quarterback.
Defense is worried that whenever anyone catches the ball,
quarterback off limits, bro.
Come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people.
Yeah.
They were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Right back to Sanders on 1st down. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brought down by Zach Bourne.
2nd down, Love. Left side here to Sanders. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 27-yard line.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So 2nd catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game, too. A 1st carry now for Kofrani Muhammad. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They'll run it. This is Muhammad. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the 1st half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Sanders. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long. Here's Love. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Hakeem Butler, his first
in that zone.
of the new season. And the Eagles drive right down the field and score.
He was in that zone. I knew that soft spot.
They scored the most points of anyone on opening weekend, and now first quarter touchdown here.
And while there's no guarantee that all the points they score on opening weekend are going to hold up and be the average all year long, they're certainly starting to set that type of a pace. And what you do with that is you
Yeah, be ready. Don't make no mistakes on offense.
Because these guys know how to put the ball in the end zone.
You think they can keep piling on the points like this?
I think they can if they're prepared to adjust and adapt, because they won't see the same defenses week in and week out.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Shoot.
Winston and the Saints now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. From the gun, Winston. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Gennard Avery. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Another try after the 1st down sack. Winston will find his tight end. It's Adam Troutman. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Good job there to locate his tight end.
That boy got hit so hard, he made his curtain get hurt.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter.
That should have
He
been
can
a
take
fumble.
the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
On 3rd down, Winston. And this is going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on.
I got rid of who? Winston?
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. This will be fielded at the 17.
Not that bad.
A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there. His second second
Who's with
touchdown of the
O-line?
season. And the
Target.
Eagles are able to strike quickly for 6.
And that looked almost to be a case of, quarterback saying, hey, I'm going to throw this as far as I can and hope you run under it. Mission accomplished.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. A limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
With the score, Eagles 14, Saints nothing.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Winston. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 15 yards on the play. 1st down.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Play action now. Winston. Forced out to his left. He'll run it. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Run.
He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Throwing again on 2nd down. Winston steps away to his left.
Okay, I got you.
And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
I
Big
got you.
guy, Jameis sure can move. Did a nice job there picking up the 1st down with his legs. From the gun, it's a run
No,
for
sir.
Kamara. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be
No,
stopped
sir.
before he could even get started. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. They'll try to throw now. Winston. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run on the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there.
You got high route master with that
Speed, we
dude?
talk about that all the time. The evidence.
You got high
is
route
right
master?
there.
And his top speed, as computed by next-gen stats, not bad. He was pushing 20 miles an hour.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Good tackle.
He lost 6 there on the 1st down play.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier
Tackle
before
for
they can really
-6.
get started. Offense got to come up with something
Ew.
else.
He hopped that
to try to get
block.
this running game going.
Winston ain't got nothing on him. He no X Factor.
The Saints going to call
Winston not no X Factor.
They'll have 2 remaining.
James Winston, he not an X Factor.
Here in this second quarter. Now on 2nd and 16. Winston. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he stops
cool.
right at the
4 yards.
25 after a gain of 5. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
And it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's Winston. Eluding the pressure right. And they're going to get him. He's sitting back around the 28.
Someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They're already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead.
Oh, you disrespectful.
A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season. This is Johnson.
Hey, the wrong person.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take
Had the wrong person.
to the 2. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their head.
I gave that up. I had the wrong person.
Score, touchdown, New Orleans. Taking it in from 2 yards.
Nah, that was my mistake.
The Saints have cut it back within a score.
That was all me.
Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning
Can't
you
play
get
this
on
on
a
the
guy,
floor.
you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Lutz good on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7.
Don't worry, we about to apply heavy pressure.
Following the touchdown to kick. This will make it into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll run with Sanders.
Wow, that nigga dove from like yonder.
Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. You mentioned very
That nigga
early on
dove
the need to
from
establish a running
no
game with
way.
the young
Wow.
QB. They really haven't been able to do that though in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are, figure out the things that they really want to accomplish, and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in.
Ain't no way.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they
Damn, I
stop
keep
it with
forgetting.
25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Play action this time with Love. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And they will get the
Wide
first
bounds,
down
yeah, right.
into field goal range as well inside the 25. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Love now to pass on 1st down. Sanders has it over the middle. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Yeah, I ain't slipping.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. The kick by Elliott is good. So we've come to halftime here in Philly with the Eagles on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive first and 10. Working out of the gun, Winston. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right. And got his man, complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
Winston now from the 50. Flush to his right.
Yeah.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body.
What's wrong with you, bro? You tripping.
The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
Love. Rolling to his right. He'll fire it deep for Rager. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Jalen Rager was the intended receiver. And it's second down.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
On second down now, Muhammad, and very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Exit 3rd and 8.
And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. Throwing. Love. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. On play action. Love to throw. That is caught inside the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That's good for 28 yards.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles.
Sorry, bro. Don't worry about it. The Panthers.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Who you played?
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
On the return, the Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard
Yeah,
line.
you can't do them. Can't let nobody come back. Man.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
Huh?
They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. Fights through him. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
Too late, buddy.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They run it again with Kamara. And this time they were waiting for him. He'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 13-yard line. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
Oh, my God.
Down here at the 12-yard line. Not much there, only a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Eagles' 12-yard line.
You hot? Okay. Yeah.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Winston. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the
All right, I'll turn the air on.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get
I'll talk to my son.
Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
And this is going to double their room to maneuver, able to get it from the 5 to the 10-yard line.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd.
This one out quickly to Watkins. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Play fake. Here's Love. Open man completes
Eagles, bro. The O-line is ridiculous.
And that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the shotgun, it's Love.
Wow.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on
Oh,
to
Jordan
the
Love.
contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one. Close.
No, I traded Fields. I mean, I traded Hurts, but for Love.
Now a carry for Sanders. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
On 3rd down, Love. Oh, he's got a man wide open. open, complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Eagles able to push further out in front.
For as big and strong as some of these guys
Little focus
are,
this year, bro.
it is sometimes hard to
I got a chip on my shoulder this year. I got a ball. Niggas disrespecting me.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And Jameis intercepted a third time. Picked off near the 29. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick six last week. Not a pick six here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept the pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. But that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense can crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They'll go again with Sanders. Touchdown, Philadelphia! Miles Sanders, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now.
Well, I think what we're seeing is the result of all their great preparation and great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, not try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Past the 20. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
He wasn't supposed to get free like that.
84 yards. And the Saints make some inroads here to that deficit. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
And he'll get into the end zone as the two-point conversion is successful.
Crazy.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
ready at the line. This Philly offense set to go. All of a sudden, they have quite a bit of breathing room. This was a one-score game, but touchdowns on their last 2 drives, and now comfort is here, so to speak.
It certainly is for them. I've been in this situation before on the flip side of this. And while what's going on there is a little bit of finger pointing. Hey, what's going on? How can we stop them? Can someone make a play to try and stop this momentum?
Well, they're going to be ball hawking because they need a turnover on that other side. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 46. To pass, here's Jordan Love. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle.
Yeah.
And frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play action fade.
Love, they go play action now.
He dropped it.
Incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. Off the play fake, Love. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th.
I ain't even want to risk it. I had it. I ain't want to try it.
Really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
I had a couple people, my tight end, Devontae.
Because if you're at 70%
I ain't want to risk
or
it.
better, 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well. I absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows the punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
They begin on the ground with Kamara, and he will lose yardage here back to his own 6. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. On 2nd and 11 now. Winston dancing to his left. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he'll take this forward for about 5 as we have come upon the 2-minute warning. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 3rd down. Jameis to throw it. And it's incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Desperation time. Winston on 4th down. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. And the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Firing quickly out wide is Love. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
To Wes Watkins. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
That one looks like he'll throw here. This is caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. This is caught. Watkins. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guy.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 33. And he'll take this all the way down.
57 seconds, bro.
CD, this defense, man. At this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead,
just concede.
Starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
We about to.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
No, you won't, bro.
Following the interception, Love.
So no, you won't.
Pocket. And he finds a man on a crossing route.
Nah.
He's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. Off the play fake. Love. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
My tight end, I had kept him in the back, and my running back was there too.
In his 2nd season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook, not just the plays and how to execute them.
I knew you was doing that.
Variety of defenses, also understands his team.
I knew you was doing that, bro.
Do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
It was, yeah.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Yeah.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
From the gun, Winston. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And my goodness, another interception. Picked by Kevon Seymour. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. On 1st and 10, Love. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Not that time for Watkins. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this.
I blocked, bro. I blocked 7. I used 7. You came in with 6 or 7. I blocked 7. I think I got 3 superstars on the line that can block.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing again. Love. This ball complete to Rager. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
The 30-yard line.
Off-play action. Love.
And he pumped the heck out of dude.
Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now. Marshawn Lattimore right there on the coverage. He was draped all over him.
Marshawn Lattimore there defensively.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Love. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he's free going down the left side. It's a full
That was bull crap.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
One last shot now for Winston. Being chased out left. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. And they will elect to decline the penalty.
Everything turned out the way they wanted it to. No sense in even having to take that one. Hence the decline.
Well, an interesting finish to this.